Hi, beautiful friends. How are you doing? Okay, September 28th, 2022. It's about 9 o'clock now. Okay, so today we're going to kind of just do a really quick market wrap up, and I'm going to talk to you guys about what's going on because I watch the news the majority of the day, off and on, and I didn't see a lot of news about the Nordstream 2 pipelines, the issues with it. A lot of like European news is talking about this, but it was kind of a surprise to me that we didn't get a lot of news about it. So I did want to come out and talk to you guys about that because I do a lot of the oil trading, and so it just seemed kind of right that I would at least say something about it. Uh, okay, so a couple of things. Biden came out today and requested that oil companies did not increase their prices, that they didn't price gouge. There's a couple of reasons that you might see oil go up. Look, when we have a human disaster, right? A problem with hurricanes, you're going to see prices move up because you have a limited supply in oil. When supply goes down, then prices go up. Okay. Look, and a lot of people don't understand this, that when you get rid of all the oil pipelines and your ability to have oil, your prices are continuing to move up, and they will affect everything. They'll affect food and energy across the board. So be prepared for that, you guys. If you're looking at like, I want to, get rid of all gas guzzling cars and get rid of gas stations, then you're going to see prices move up for everything. And if you like to eat, then that could be a problem for you. So I'm just saying I'm pro gas because I'm pro energy, thus pro food, right? And everything else that falls in line with that. Gosh, even shampoo, conditioner, oil that you use for cooking oil, that kind of thing. You guys, it goes into everything. If you just take If you guys ever pulled up a list of all of the petroleum based goods, it's endless. It's just endless. From the road you drive on to the tires you drive in your car, it is on and on. So I've got to say that. I've got to put that out there because a lot of people don't understand. Gosh, why are you pro oil, Miss California? And you have to be. So if you like to eat, let's put it that way. Okay. So moving on, I did want to talk to you just a little bit. I'm going to get the Bitcoin thing out there because I did do a little Bitcoin trading. Today was pretty spectacular, guys. But it is unfortunate that it is the Bank of England moving the bond market for us. And we're going to see a lot of that. And we'll see it in stages. So I would say that if you have held on to equities for a really long time, maybe this is your time that you're looking to get out if you're not a trader. This is a good time for traders because we get in, we watch the market, we do a couple of points, when we take our money out and we watch for another, down period, get in again and watch for, and it kind of cycles in and out. We obviously have entered the bear market territory. I think we're looking at, trying to keep ourselves elevated out of that. I believe that's what the banks are trying to do at this point. It's kind of hard to speculate because the way I understood it was the Fed was like, we're not going to do any more, quantitative easing, and we're going to let the market drop out. Well, as soon as people hear that, they're going to get their money out of the market and they're going to move. And that's just, and then everybody else is going to lose money too. So it's quite interesting that the Bank of England decided to move in and I've heard the word blink and decide that they were going to handle this. So I just, you guys, I don't know what to tell you. Okay, listen, here's how I'm going to play this. If I'm watching the market tomorrow, like I'm already watching the WTI crude, and overnight it has pulled some back. And if you, I don't know, I would imagine by 5 or 6 in the morning, we're going to get a good idea if prices of crude are going to continue to be elevated, and that will be a really good oil trade again. So I think I'm going to go ahead and buy in some shares. If the market drops out a little bit more, I will buy more just because this hurricane has the potential to bring prices up considerably. Whether Biden says so or not, that's just the way it's going to go because there's no way to force oil companies to not have to elevate their prices. It's just the way it goes. And so I kind of find it comical that he would, request that of oil companies, but it's not just the oil companies that make these recommendations for prices. It's across the board. So I find it ironic, maybe that he doesn't fully understand the system, and that's, I don't know, it kind of seems like he should, or the people that are giving him advice should be understanding of the system, but Anyway, so I just expect that we're going to see elevated oil prices. And if that means for you, you need to stock up on food and things that will help you reduce your energy bill, heated blankets, that kind of stuff if you're in a cold area. But right now, I would tell you that it is warm. It is warm here today. It's like 91 degrees in California. So on a personal note, let me just kind of start, I kind of went backwards here a little bit. On a personal note, I haven't been on. My dad had a stroke, and I told you guys that he was really sick, and I was just kind of watching out for him. And I had changed the house over to an Airbnb because originally the idea was that I was going to move my dad in and, take care of the whole family. And in that way, they kind of help take care of me too, because they can help watch the boy, Zach, my little boy. And gosh, if you guys ever meet Zach, he's kind of wonderful. He really is. And he's really smart. But unfortunately, that means that he doesn't fit in to the rest of his crowd at school. And so I'm considering pulling him out and homeschooling him. And we do have kind of this area that we're in that's more on the side of leaning, towards that homeschooling type of thing. But I don't know. I really struggle with this because socially I don't want him to be left out. But it seems to me like as he's going to school that it's becoming a problem where he's not really getting along with others. And I just don't want that for him. So, yeah, that's what I'm going through at the same time as everything, going on with my dad. Now the Airbnb has kind of been a surprise because I didn't really know that the first month they give you a big boost. And so I started booking out pretty well every weekend, and people were like 90% wonderful. But there's been like one person that's been kind of a gangsta. We'll put it that way. They were tough. And so that was really hard for me to deal with, kind of saying, well, am I really cut out for this? Do I really want to be a hard, do I have to really go through this? But I did, and I'm going to continue with it because it's been a good thing, and I would like to see it continue to grow. And if it does grow, then I might consider even doing another one. And we'll see how that goes. This wasn't meant to be like an Airbnb blog. That wasn't my intention. I had purchased the home ideally for my family, and it didn't work out that way. So we'll see how it goes. In that, I'm learning all about, I don't know if I've ever told you guys that I used to work with an audit report group for the IRS. And so we did a lot of back channel, how do I put it, taxes for businesses. And we're just watching, the audit element in their bookkeeping. And so I do understand a lot of the background stuff when it comes to doing quarterly taxes and stuff like that. So I'm going to go ahead and move on that. I know we have our quarterly report due in October and on the 1st. So that's, at least I've been able to hold on to, a lot of the bookkeeping elements of that. And beyond that, you guys, if you ever get the chance, or if you've ever done this, let me know, because it's kind of an ironic thing that I just fell into. I love it, I think, so far. It was, I got to, do a lot of interior design stuff, and it's beautiful. I'll have to show you guys the rest of it. I got my professional pictures done, and they were outstanding. I was just blown away at what the photographer did. And I would love to have a video done with, just music and all of that, because they're going to put it out on Instagram, and, it'll be a little showcase. It'll be awesome. So it's just kind of starting out, and I can't wait for it to grow and get bigger. And so that's where we're at with that, guys. And so beyond that, I hope you guys are all doing well. I know that the markets have been just crazy. And I would tell you that I've even gotten into this state of just kind of depression with it. It's always easier to trade on the upside when the market's moving up. And when you start to see that even when the markets are starting to drag, and that the rest of the world is not short behind it, right? So I'm just kind of feeling the drag of it and the sadness in it. And I really hate that. And then this Nordstream 2 news just maybe put a little fear into me about what was going to happen. Just the nuclear threat is scary. And I can't really say much more than that without, having YouTube say that I'm fear-mongering and all of that. But you guys understand. And this might be why there's not a lot of news out there today. I started to kind of try to evaluate, why are we only hearing about this hurricane news? Everybody gets. And I understand the tragedy, please, and don't mistake me. I understand that this is a huge tragedy. But I believe that this is really huge news, that people should be understanding that the ocean is filling up with methane, and that it was probably sabotage. And there are a lot of countries that were for it. And that's kind of outstanding. That's not outstanding in a good way, just dramatic news, okay? So I want to just give my love to you all, and thank you so much for watching and being there with me and kind of through my journey. And I hope you guys continue to watch and just stick it out with me. I will see you all again very, very soon. Hey, and if this is your first time watching, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you all again very soon. Thank you.